And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Bravely Default. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and we just got our new job, but we've not equipped it yet, and that's because we're close enough to the next tier of skills. I think it is in our best interest to kind of hold off on that. Wow! So that's one way to stretch this out here, isn't it? But yeah, so we're holding out until we get to Anya's white mage job hitting level 10, because I want Anya to learn the bard skills, mainly because we don't really have her attacking much in our battles. You know, she kind of sits back and does very little, if anything. So if bard unlocks the ability for her to improve the quality of the characters around her on her free turns, then that would be optimal, would it not? So that's, in a sense, the game plan. Welcome to the Mithril Mine.
Shh. We've come to help you. Are they really forcing you to work these mines?
That's right.
The shield bearers asked us to rescue you and your friends.
The shield bearers? But I'll be in trouble if the guards catch me slacking off.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. How many other children are there in the mine?
There are 20 of us on duty right now. No, make that 19.
Thank you. You go and hide in that shed with the others. Okay?
Got it.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Well, there you go. It's killing time. Ooh, go this way first. That way we can grab all the goodies.
That means there's 16 left. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, X potion. We'll use some more being. Luckily, we're pretty beefed up ourselves, so these fights are really just little speed-alongs here of nonsense.
Only 14 more to find. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
So we don't have to work anymore? Yay!
Yay! I do have encounters on, right? It just feels like, yeah, I was gonna say. We'll kill this guy, kill him like the rest. Battles we don't mind because there's very little for us to do in them.
We have to find 12 more. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Nice. And I think this is a random, random battle. freaking time. That's where he comes in. Crunch. And he's down. I think...
Alright, just 10 to go now. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while. So why don't we... They're all gonna take a while. Why don't we wait for this to finish up? It's got 7 minutes left on it, and then we'll start ganging up on individual options, because that'll be the more efficient way to do it. Oh boy. Peace. Again, them job points are going up slowly. Peace.
8 more and we're done. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
And he's down. Whew.
We've got to find the last 6. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Oh, man. Luckily, we've got some of that guarded. All right, let's keep on moving along. We're about 1,000 job points away from
Okay,
their next
now
job
there's just 4 to
levels
go.
being learned.
The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, really? Come on. It was right there. Enemy gets first strike again. Alright. And we kill him like the rest. Flame charm.
Just 2 more! The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Grateful little punks. Well, there's only one place we haven't checked yet, so clearly that's where we've got to go. There's one. Okay. Running. 1,000 shekels. Okay. We'll keep on trucking.
Great, now let's get out of here.
That was simple enough. Oh my god. There we go. Yikes, that was getting ugly pretty quick. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Okay, so we got to get out of this dump. And we get the glitter bug. Now we need to start making some executive decisions. Dark matter. Pantheon's wrath. Or do we start working on these guys? I think we should start working on this, at least to get it to level 7 or 8 for all of the ones that are around here. And as you can see, 25 minutes per grouping is pretty good. Pretty good. Crap baskets, really? We will be fixing that accordingly. Defaulted. That's not good at all. Yeah, talk about having a little bit of a kerfluffle in that. Okay, good.
Don't worry. We've taken care of all the guards. The shield bearers will be here to take you to safety soon.
Thanks, but what about Eggle, the new boy? He was taken to the sword bearer's stronghold this morning. We haven't seen him since.
Why was he taken away?
Eggle said something about finding a passage leading out of the mine. He slipped away from his post and was headed there, so he must have been caught by one of the guards. Please, you have to help Eggle.
Okay, the sword bearer's stronghold, right? I'll go and help Eggle.
Thank you. The sword bearer's stronghold is a place called Starkfort, far to the north. Wait, Tiz. We should leave this to the shield bearers. It would be reckless to venture into the inner sanctum of the enemy by ourselves.
But I have to help him.
You've been acting stubborn ever since we got here, it seems.
I have to help him. No matter what.
No matter the cost. Let's go ahead and keep moving. Clearly, we're not out of the woods yet. But we are powered up pretty nicely. Long trek. We made it.
What is that place? A sight to behold, that's for sure. This is where the Civil War started, right?
Look, there's a transport ship tied up at the moorings. It looks like they're pooling their weapons and ammunition here for distribution.
How are we going to get in?
We'll go right in the front door.
Don't be absurd! They'll be upon us in seconds!
So be it. Our top priority is rescuing the boy Eggle.
Agree. before we go anywhere, we can buy some stuff. Yay. We have a really good sword right now, so there's not much reason to buy either of these. We definitely want the hammer knuckles, because if we want to work on monk later, that'll be a thing. I'm not sure if we need the knives. This will raise magic attack by about 5, but it lowers magic defense. Hence why I'm reluctant to want to buy it. Now here's a black robe, which we should probably buy. We'll definitely buy 2 of these. And 1 of these. Raises strength and lowers dexterity. We'll buy 1 of these. Why not? And then the magic shop, where we can't afford any of it right at this exact moment. But we're gonna grab the stuff that's definitely pertinent. That absorbs targets MP and... Oh yeah. Do we have anything to sell? That's the real question. Let's see. First things first, we're going to take out the white robe for the black robe. And then the Mirage Vest for the Power Sash. Which puts this into question, because it's just more damage. So, yeah, we're going to do that, because why not? We don't need that. We probably don't need the Defender, but I'm going to keep it anyway. The Glaive we don't need. With the advent of the... Didn't we just buy a better dagger? Oracle dagger, so we don't need 27 versus 23. We need the Ripper. Calcamail is starting to lose its relevance here, so let's just get rid of 1 of them. We'll get rid of 1 of these as well, because we have better options. We'll buy some of the magic that we can get here. We bought Haste Gut, Aspire is good, Comet. Don't care about evasion that much. We actually have enough. Look at that. There, now I feel better. Save. Because there's actually something of relevance here, and you'll see what I mean in a moment, but let's get moving. Nice. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot something. Let's grab this chest really quick first. Hold on. There's free goodies outside. I just totally zoned out. Kind of why the map's kind of wonky looking. For anybody who's curious. That's why the map looks the way it does. Not just because of the location of characters and stuff, but there's a few things to actually find. Leave. I think there's something over here, too. Nope. Is it here? Nope. Okay, I think... I'm moving along the wall here just to make sure, but I think that's everything.
Where could they be holding the boy prisoner?
We'll have to search the place from top to bottom.
Let's not be rash, Tiz. Rushing around blindly will only wear us out. Why don't we see if my journal has any leads? It might point us in the right direction.
You can't expect it to have every little detail.
Hold on. I've found something. Notes on the layout of occupied Starkfort. I guess I can expect every little detail, Idea. The notes show a war room to the north of here. The west is marked poison. That can't be it. That just leaves east. Let's head that way.
I can smell the smoke rising from that little brain of yours, ring a bell. I'm at a loss. The writings in my journal are completely off the mark from what's happening. How can that be? Well, now that you mention it. What did it say again? The fat one and the weakling make the brat squeal by torture. What torture? But don't get ahead of yourself, Tiz. My whole point is that the contents of the journal have missed the mark. So what you thought was ironclad prophecy all this time maybe isn't so ironclad? Sounds like a crisis of faith to me, or a crisis of superstition, I suppose. We should be so lucky. But I fear the journal's failure to predict the future does not guarantee the child's safety. Hey, that's right. He could be facing even worse than torture. We have to know for sure. Let us hurry. Right. Okay, so really quick, let's heal. Head over this way. For reasons. There's actually good reasons, but reasons nonetheless. Well, that worked out. Even though he's constantly countering me. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled for those fights a little bit more just because... Well, they got the first attack is really the problem. Nice. Now we definitely want to save here because there's a weird little fight coming up, and it might be for something you might even guess what it is. Yeah. And it's important that we do it, but it's easier said than done, of course. Really? Ooh, really? Nice. Okay. Guess who we get to fight now?
After all the glory I brought them, you packed me off to the boondocks to patch up wounded soldiers. All's fair in war, I say. Victory must be achieved at all costs. That is what war is all about. Show respect for the enemy. The goal is not simply to kill. Ah! He's far too old to spout such childish nonsense. pride and honor are merely shackles on the battlefield. Oh no! Has the Swordmaster disposed of the Master Sample at Grab Keep as well? I wouldn't put it past him. He always was a hard-headed one. Fine! We could have wiped out the shield bearers with it by now. There is nothing else for it. I must develop a new toxin. I have plenty of test subjects here after all. Surely no one will miss a few dozen wounded soldiers. When my new toxic weapon is ready, I'll go around that Swordmaster and peddle my wares to the Eternian forces directly.
If my father knew of your deeds, that fat neck of yours would be for the axe, you know.
What? Who is that?
My name is Adia Lee.
Adia Lee? You mean to say you are the Grand Marshal's daughter?
I've heard more than enough of your plotting, you black-hearted fiend. Prepare to die!
Be quiet! The words of a traitor like you mean nothing!
Alright, chunk. Now this battle is very peculiar, so don't get too excited about getting in the middle of it all at once. We're gonna do what we can here by increasing our odds of success. I don't want to do that more than anything else. And he has nothing we would want to steal from him, so...
Now I'm serious!
So we just want to hit him hard, fast.
Don't fall for me now.
Take this!
Get some! And then I'm trying to sort this out here. Yeah, let's deal with that. Something just fell. We'll be putting a stop to that immediately. Yeah, that's all I can think of to do. Let me think. Is there anything we... No, you know what? Just have her summon again. No, you know what? Let's have him not do anything. Yeah, we'll have him do something, but let's just have him do one attack. There's a reason I'm doing this. It mostly comes down to making sure we have 2 healers ready to heal as needed. Because he's gonna come out and kind of hit us pretty hard if we're not careful. Yeah, see? That's what we gotta look out for. Poisana tis. Kira tis. Raise Agnes, and then Kira Agnes. So this is why you want to make sure you have both characters with white magic. Hence why, again, I didn't want to change jobs over right away. And there's going to be a handful of fights where you kind of have to do this. And there's that thing again. Let's do Dispel. Come on. Actually... Raise Annabelle. Do this. Oh, he defaulted. God damn it. Never gonna break. At least it's still damage. And there he goes. Got him. Whee! And learn physical attack 20% up support ability. Nice. Anything that gets him to do more damage per hit is always going to be good. Oh, goodness. And this is a weird class. It's pretty much an alchemist. But it, I believe, uses items that we've been gathering in a sense to execute little benefits and whatnot. So ultimately, it's a very specific class.
No, it cannot end here. I have left so
It's a very
many
specific class, rather.
undone.
Keith.
My toxins could kill you in seconds. Vestal.
Now that we have a slave maker asterisk, it should let us strengthen the performance of our items and combine items to make them more powerful as well. That sounds really handy, but not really exciting, isn't it? Well, not really. It just depends on how you look at it, I guess. I know, right? Far too humdrum for us. In other words, you two are too lazy to organize your items? No, we're not lazy. There's simply other things we'd rather do. It's all fine and dandy to have acquired the slave maker job, but your item bags are a jumbled mess. It must take forever to find what you need when you need it. We don't really use items in battle anyway. For example, Dia, don't keep your potions with your high potions. But they're both restorative, so why not? And you, Ringabell, don't lump antidotes, echo herbs, and wake-up bells together. Why not? Together they're like a cure-all. And if you only need one of them, you'll never find it in time. You should learn from Agnes' organizational skills. Agnes, there's no need for you to keep each of your pills separately. Oh, yes, of course. You and Agnes are sure sticklers for detail. Adia and I, on the other hand, well, to each his own, right? And that's right, don't sweat the details. Is No, Adia, sneeze the other. Achoo! Way, you just sneezed away all the powdered items. Oh, that means fewer items to organize, right? Let's go. Oh, no. She's such an idiot. All right. Again, it's another job for us to pick up, but I'm reluctant to put it on anybody yet. Because with these new jobs, they should be learned roughly one at a time. I don't see a reason that actively and ultimately will benefit us long term to have everybody learning all these different new jobs all at once. We only have 2 that are super new, technically 3. Though in my head now I'm starting to correct myself maybe a little. There we go. So let's go ahead and head back down. Because I just want to get White Mage and Black Mage squared away. I guess once that's squared away, we could start having them double down on what they're learning. That's dandy, isn't it? Save. And really what we could even do at this point is we're pretty beat up from dealing with Captain Numbnuts there. So it could be in our best, it may even be rather in our best interest to maybe even head back to town, exit the dungeon and head back to town. Because yeah, we burnt through a lot of MP, and it fairly squarely enough it's a very tough fight. It's a long walk back though, and then a long walk back to here, which I'm actually willing to do. You can see here by kind of beating up on using magic to spread damage around, that'll be less hits on the spearmen to mess us up. Even though part of me is like, we could tough it out. I think we'll just try to tough it out here. We have ethers if we need them. Ultimately, what it comes down to. I need to burn some ethers, I burn some ethers. Almost there to 3,500 too. Head down this way. Oh, I see a chest. And there it is. Job level. Nice. Let's go grab this chest. Okay, and then we're gonna swap Anya's to probably Reformer. Summoning with her white magic, and theoretically we don't need Reflect the spell or Aurora right now, so we could go black white magic, and that would probably be just as fine. And she's still wearing the same stuff. Cool. And there's a job level. She learns Love Rush. Yay! Okay. What did she just learn? Master Thief? Double success rate of stealing abilities. That this effect does not stack with similar effects from items. That kind of, if you're a thief, there's no point in working on anything else. Let's make her a pirate. Yar. But before we do anything more, let's change his job from pirate to something better. Thief, I think, is what we were going to do. So they're going to kind of switch gear up setups here. It is better. Oop. Ow. There we go. And he's got thievery up. We'll put something else there. There we go. I'm satisfied.
Hey! There he is! Are you alright?
Who are you?
You're safe now. We'll get you out of here. So you're able, huh?
That's right. Who are you?
Oh, and I didn't change Ring a Bell, did I? We'll put him on Chemist.
Really? I was going going to see the
Or I'm going to call it
Fire
chemist because the slave maker doesn't make sense. It really doesn't.
What was that about the fire vestal?
But I think it's because they
Let's
have
talk later.
an
We
alchemist
have to
class
get
in
him to
here.
safety first.
Another alchemist-like class, I believe. Rescuing Eagle. Well, whew, I'm glad to know he's safe. Indeed, and he owes his safety to your bold action, 'tis. Bold and foolish, I should say. I cannot deny that it was right to save the boy's life. But you have a higher calling, 'tis. The crystal's awakening hinges in part upon you. Speaking of which, just what do you suppose his connection to the fire vestal was? Z. He's out cold. Not that I could blame him after all that. Hey, wake up, kid. You're our one clue here. Hey. Ares, stop that. At least let him rest until we arrive at Hearthchild. Alright, so let's get out of here. Now, we're going to just power our way out of here because reasons. No, really, just there's no reason for us to fight through this. You can if we're running low on MP and other stuff, and we tackled a pretty nasty job-based boss fight, so there's no reason for us to fiddle or twiddle our thumbs fiddling with other things. So let's put on the slave maker job, which, again, he can keep what he's got, but what we need to do is make sure he still has access to black magic, but more so just because we can do this. And probably we should work on red mage at some point. Red mage and time mage would be optimal for both of them to know, but once we get these jobs caught up, what I would like to ultimately do, to be fair, is once all of our current jobs are caught up for the characters to level 9, I'm probably going to, in a sense, I'm going to put, white mage and black mage on Ring a Bell and kind of just and Anya's, and then that way they can learn. They both have both of those to 10, and then they'll do it for the same thing for red mage and time mage. Summoner, I'm not too worried about right now. Again, summoner's very happenstance. But that red mage level 4 magic may be something we want to unlock early.
So you flee again.
Because I think it learns up to level 4, and we've only gotten to level 3. Not that there's much at level 4 anyway.
I must survive by any means necessary. As long as I survive, I am confident my fortunes will be reversed. After all, who but I can create weapons with the power to kill tens of thousands in one fell blow? And once I am ready, I will obliterate you all! The sword bearers and shield bearers, the Vestal, and even the Black Blades! And then, the world shall be... mine?
And he gets a good
Not
killing.
the world of the living.
Alright, so we're back in the overworld. We have a long walk ahead of us. A long, arduous trek south. But yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to do. Summoner being the least important thing overall, because time magic is powerful when used on enemies who are vulnerable to it. So getting time magic up, to me, is going to be a big deal. Let's just speed this up big time. So yeah, getting that all knocked out, to me, is going to take a big priority here. But you'll notice that we're suffering in the magic department because of it. And that's okay, because, again, I just want to get these chemist-like jobs pretty high up and out of the way. I hope he didn't equip things that made him more... No, he did not. Just making sure. Well, he is better at rods. Or staffs, rather, not rods. Duh. As we have to make our way all the way back to Hearth's Child. There's another ability. Almost a Hearth's Child. Hearth's Child. I keep saying Hearth's Child. It's Hearth's Child. Look at all that damage. Okay. Guess I should have probably re-equipped, what's her name? Oh well. And we made it.
Here at last. That was a risky move, but we made it back all right.
Here, here. It's not like 'tis to go out on a limb like that. But we survived, and that's what counts.
The Vestal. He must be exhausted. He's sound asleep. You did well to carry him on your back all this way, Tiz. You must be tired too.
I'm fine.
More importantly, this boy may know of a way into the Temple of Fire. We should ask him now. Don't you agree, Agnes?
I do, if that is true.
First, let's head to Commander Goodman's residence and give the boy a chance to rest.
Alright, well, we've made it pretty far in this episode. And we're geared up in a way that kind of offsets the fact that Ring a Bell's magic is a little weaker. But like I said, once we get him built up and we move him to Performer, where I think he can use rods again, that'll be really nice. Getting him to level 8 or 9, depending on how much time I wanted to contribute to the Salve Maker. Did I say Slave Maker this whole time? Oh my god. It's Salve Maker. Oh god, just kill me. Just kill me now. Just kill me and end my miserable existence. I don't know why I thought Slave Maker. Maybe it's because the guy just well, he did technically kind of make slaves with out of the children, but that's fine. I'm you know, we're just gonna kick it up to that. I don't know what the hell came over me to think that. Anyway, oh, I don't know. I'm just tired. I think it's mostly me being tired and just trying to get through this. Grab a few of those because why? Because I said so. Yeah, and we'll make a save. So going forward, we're going to continue the storyline for quite a bit before we have access to really do anything else. So not for a long while. Don't get your hopes up that quickly. But we definitely got some ways to go before we unlock yet again another job. But it'll be a job that is kind of in favor of other things that we've got going on. So with that said, we've got Pirate, Performer, and Salve Maker going on with Tiz at Thief. And then eventually, by the time she's halfway through her pirate level or even a little further, the best thing for her is that she will be... we will probably be picking up another job due to the storyline and it becoming available. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SubjectTarStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, we're going to move forward in the story. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.